So one of the things I'm going to talk about is the forearm. Now there are two major bones in the forearm. You can see them here. This one right here is called the ulna. This is the radius. If by looking at the hand, you can see that I have it in an anatomical position, so the thumb is pointing out. The thing I actually wanted to talk about on this is going to be relatively short, and that is something I saw in I think it was an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fight scene, where someone comes down with a metal rod and the person blocks like this. Well, what happens is they all know it hit. They didn't do their research on this because that is probably about the worst way you can actually block. If you feel on your forearm from the tip called the olecranon process, which is here, all the way to the pinky, you can feel that there is nothing protecting the ulna. It's relatively naked except for the skin. Now there is a relatively common fracture called the nightstick fracture. So we'll use nightstick fracture. So there's a nightstick fracture which happens from direct trauma to the ulna of the forearm blocking a blow. Now one of the things that happens is if you do train to block punches to the face, you'll notice that most of the time you go straight up and out. If you think about boxing, you actually can block just coming here. Now, when you actually look at where a punch would go, when you do this block, your block would actually come both bones and then come out. The advantage is you're actually using both radius and ulna, and the radius on this side, you can feel that you have a lot more muscles, so it prevents the fracture. So you have this movement here. If you're coming in to block here with the ulna, first of all, you can notice how thin it really is on something. It's about the size of my pinky. So taking a direct blow to the medial side of the forearm, which is what you'd be hitting with a nightstick fracture, would break that. That's one of the reasons why we do teach the block here, just far enough from the head so you don't get hit. Thank you. Hope that helps.